think beginning, you all remember our 1 year anniversary is this November the 29th. It is our 1 year anniversary for the United States of Biafra when we declared our independence in Finland on November the 29th, 2024. So this month is going to be 1 year anniversary of the declaration of our independence, 29th of November 2025. And Biafrans, it's going to be heavy. It's going to be heavy. All those criminal Nigeria agents that pretend to be Biafrans, that are saying that Biafrans are doing this, are terrorists. Now, America has declared Nigeria as a CPC, country of particular concern. America has declared Nigeria as a country of particular concern. And last week, I read out all the criteria that fell into countries of particular concern, which is killing of Christians, abduction of Christians, arresting people for a long time without trial, detaining people for a long time without trial, and all the other things that follows it. And Nigeria does all of that.
All right, depending on your time zone and your location, Tata about the 9th day of November 2025. Yesterday during the USB live broadcast under the leadership of Dr. Ngozi Rabweze, where she actually addressed Biafra in that live broadcast, and also it was the official launching of the Biafra ID card, the official launching and the unveiling. So I'll play you guys the video. I don't want to say much. Everything in the video is well explanatory. Dr. Ngozi Rabweze took her time to brief Biafrans on so many topics. So many man is only missing that live broadcast. Everything you need to hear is here. So Wambo, watch the video from beginning to end. It might be lengthy, but in agreeing with all the information and messages she passed to Biafrans about the just completed election, about the ongoing persecution of Mazen and the Kanu and Simon Ekpa, about the things that is going to come in the coming days, and so many things. And I want you to watch it. Share your thoughts and your opinions in the comment section. To support the video, can do so. We should write with you. Enjoy the rest of the videos. I will be right back.
Thank you so much. We don't really want to, we are very nice people. We are peaceful. We don't want to be mean to our own people. We love everyone. But I think the angle I'm coming from, it is important for every Biafran listening to me to be part of the protection of our land. Regardless of what we do, at the end of the day, it will boil down to our military might. It will also boil down to how we are able to protect our land from the reintegrated terrorists brought in by the Nigerian government. So we must continue to build those capacities, and this fundraising is part of that. We cannot fold our hands while the reintegrated terrorists brought in by Nigerian government comes in to kill us. Self-determination is our right. Self-defense is our right. Those of us that are in diaspora, we are all enjoying the good things in diaspora. Those of us in America, you're enjoying America because people have suffered, people have died to make America what it is today, that we are enjoying. It didn't just drop down from the blues. It didn't come down just from the air. People have suffered. When America left Europe to come to America to stay, it is because of the colonialism, the suppression and oppression they were witnessing in that area that made them move away from Europe to come and settle in the current United States of America. And most of us that are in America enjoying these things, you must recognize that to build to the level where we want it to be, there must be sacrifices. So when we tell you to donate,
she keeps freezing. Is it from me?
Not freezing, please. People are listening. People are hearing me.
Yeah. Okay.
No, we can hear her.
So when people are donating towards what we are doing, it's very important that you, as a Biafran, participate. You participate in that. It is very important. Participate and keep your receipts. The time will come when you will show the receipts that you've supported this restoration to benefit from the things that this our beautiful nation is offering to us. You cannot have allies from other parts of Africa, country leaders, supporting Biafra, and you as a Biafran, because Fulani But Nigeria is giving you one chicken change contract, you get 1 billion naira per month, per year. You think that is all you need? No. You have friends, you have families, you have brothers, you have mothers and sisters that have been chased away, from Nigeria by the reintegrated terrorists, like Tinubu and Christopher. You want them back in Biafra land. They must come back to Biafra land. You must support them to come back. And for now, the only way you can support them to come back is by donating to what the United States of Biafra government is doing. There's no other way. They're not calling you to go in homeland and defend our country. We have thousands of foot soldiers. All they need is the resources to defend our land. We don't need any foot soldiers. We don't need no foot on ground. We have more than enough. All we need is the resources. So we need the money to stop the Nigeria reintegrated terrorists from killing us. All those criminal Nigeria agents that pretend to be Biafrans, that are saying that Biafrans are doing this, are terrorists. Now, America has declared Nigeria as a CPC, country of particular concern. America has declared Nigeria as a country of particular concern. Not just America, not just Nigeria. The leaders, these politicians like Soludo and Co, has been declared as people of particular concern, because country of particular concern doesn't just come out from the blues. Most times it depends on the policies of the politicians, policies of the leaders that govern those countries. That's what makes a country a particular concern. So it's not just holding Nigeria as a country of particular concern. And last week I read out all the criteria that fell into countries of particular concern, which is killing of Christians, abduction of Christians, arresting people for a long time without trial, detaining people for a long time without trial, and all the other things that follows it. And Nigeria does all of that. All of that. From my own records, from my own desk that have been sent to me, I have over 50,000 Biafrans that have been taken away by the Nigerian state without trial. Some of them are pending for 4 years, I have 5 years, I have 3 years. They've not committed any crime. So Nigeria fits the criteria of the CPC. The Nigerian leaders, currently the politicians, they fit also into this category because they sign for the policies that make Nigeria a country of particular concern. So it's not just the country, it's also every politician that belongs to Nigeria must come down, must be destroyed for people to live. This Soludo, this useless idiot Soludo, is one of them. This thing he's doing in Anambra State, do not pay any attention to that. He will run away from Anambra State, I promise you. Soludo and those politics, they will run away from Biafra land very, very soon. Very soon. So again, you cannot recoup a spilled milk. A spilled milk in the sand, you can't recoup it. That is why what we are doing is for humanity's sake, is to make the world a better place, is to instill discipline, is to make sure that a people's human rights are respected. People are not killed and butchered for no reason, the way Nigerian state has been massacring innocent men, women, children, burning them alive. Tinubu is a destruction machine. He and all the Nigerian politicians around him, most of them, because they sign off to those policies that make the world a bad place. So those of you that are perambulating everywhere, thinking this Biafra, this and that, because you get peanuts from the Nigerian state, they're ready to pay double for those things, those amenities that we are going to be offering in our Biafra land, because you have the opportunity to be part of that. You have the opportunity to support your people. You have the opportunity to make the world a better place, but you refuse to do that. You decided to join the Nigerian state that has been declared as a country of particular concern. If you decide to join the CPC, you will pay the price. I'm telling you. The application process for the United States of Biafra ID card is public. We have millions of Biafrans that want to apply for this ID card, and we want them to know. So even if we secure our Zoom meeting, we will still open it up because there are thousands of Biafrans that log into our Zoom meetings every week to be to familiarize themselves with what we do. So don't worry about whether the meeting is public or not public. Thank you so much for the presentation and for all that steps for the application of our ID card. That was a very good one, and I think everyone here, we are very, very proud. Again, this is still a work in progress, and knowing our people and knowing what some of us in leadership have gone through with them in the areas of putting in applications, submitting applications. There are one or two things that we are going to correct on the back end to make sure that we don't again delay the process of the application for Biafrans. Again, I tell people, when you're formulating anything for Biafrans, I want you to formulate it on a third grade level. No matter, even if that one has been to the university, I need that formulated on a grade level, because it's not that they don't know how to do it. The time to do it and the process to do that, and the time they get mixed up with so many things. We don't want anyone to be calling any staff or any government, because they will wear you out to be asking you, what do you want me to do? How do I do this and all that? That is why we will go back again and streamline this to make it as easy as possible to Biafra. It was a great presentation, great energy you put into that. But I already know one or two places where we're going to streamline that to make sure at least within the next 2-3 months, at least we can get over 5,000 Biafran applications for this ID card. Anything short of that, I want to make sure that we streamline that. Again, the United States of Biafra ID card application is approved by our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa for two purposes. The first one is to raise the funds we need to protect our land, to raise the funds for humanitarian purposes, to raise the funds to bring out thousands of innocent Biafrans that are locked up in different cells across Nigeria by the terrorist state of Nigeria, to make sure that we protect our people from the reintegrated terrorists brought in by Tinubu and Christopher Musa in our land. That is the first priority, that the Prime Minister introduced this ID card. The second one is to enable Biafrans to have a valid top-scale identity card that they can use anywhere they go. That are the two major reasons for the introduction of the Biafra ID card. So sometimes in the past, the people that worked on this card have forgot the major reason why the Prime Minister introduced our ID card, which is to raise funds from thousands of Biafrans scattered all over the world that want to have an ID card. And then sometimes they focus on the second option, which is just having an ID card. That's not going to be acceptable in this government. That's why I want to make sure that we streamline the ID card to make it easier, very, very simple for Biafrans to be able to apply for their ID card and get it within the time frame that you have scheduled here. So again, we thank you so much for what you have done. I'm so very grateful for all the steps we have to go in to be able to do. The first step was pretty simple, which is, again, that first step was really on the third grade level, which is what we had before, which was what we had on the modified application process to make it for them to apply, which is great. On the second portion, we are going to work on one or two things to make sure that it's very, very simple for Biafrans to. But overall, beautiful, very wonderful presentation. I don't know, does anybody get it?
Oh my God.
Just to piggyback on what you said, especially on that area of identification, because of the peculiarity of our people and some of the encounters that they have. Like you said, a lot of people, the way they left home almost empty-handed. It's just a human being. There's no identification and everything. And then when they get to the whatever state or country that they were able to find themselves, like you said, some of them may be sick. Are there anything identification? Maybe hospital bill. They went to the hospital or clinic or something like that. And then also here, that's why sometimes the facial or the facial identification is very, very important, because a human being can factor in these aspects of it. So that's just the uniqueness of our people. Thank you very much. You did a very great job.
And then thank you so much, Famdi. Another thing I wanted Ms. Barry to understand is to piggyback what Famdi said. I don't know if you know how many Biafrans that are in diaspora are answering a different name from what
the original
parents and their mothers and fathers give them as their real names. Those are the peculiarities of Biafran people, which cannot be swept under the rug. It does not matter what the system is. I'm not going to allow that happen. The peculiarity of Biafran people is that there are, because of the danger that Nigerian government presents to them, some of them left that country. When they arrive at a different country, some of them, because they're left with nothing, they may need to start working with somebody's name. They may need to start working with their brother's name. They may need to just find a way to survive. They may answer. Again, there are peculiarities, which it is my job to make sure that those stress, those problems, those dangers that my people has gone through in the hand of Nigerian government. And I know there was a time the Prime Minister addressed that whatever name the Biafran presents is their name. That is the way it must be. There are no two ways about that. That is why we plug in the Zoom verification process for Biafrans. That Zoom verification is going to be scheduled whereby we have this Biafran that has applied for this ID card meet with 2 or 3, 4 cabinet members of the United States of Biafra cabinet that is going to interview this individual by Zoom to verify this individual. So with that verification, we will be able to issue ID cards to those individuals. And again, I hear when people say this, that. When the Prime Minister addressed this, which I know he has addressed it, the Prime Minister said, when we get to Biafra land, those of you that have followed the Prime Minister, go back and check. The Prime Minister said, any name, any Biafran present with that they are answering in diaspora must be approved for them to get Biafran ID card.
That USB have decided, United States of Biafra citizens, they decided to go and keep as well. So I was so much happy what happened today. I know it's going to happen, but I was just waiting for the film to play. So it can only be God. Thank you so much. When you go bed,
You're welcome.
God bless you for all you do. You are too strong, go.
I think beginning, you all remember our 1-year anniversary is this November the 29th. It is our 1-year anniversary for the United States of Biafra, when we declared our independence in Finland on November the 29th, 2024. So this month is going to be 1-year anniversary of the declaration of our independence, 29th of November 2025. And Biafrans, it's going to be heavy. It's going to be heavy. And we are so excited. So everyone be open to that. Brace up to that. Whatever you think we can do to make it a very fruitful day, let us know. And we're going to do that if it's okay. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
From the,
yes, yeah. In conclusion, there was no election in the old or in the ex-Nigerian, whatever they have today. So there was no election. And then this is just to certify that the ex-Nigeria and their governors, right, had no election. And whatever they had, I think they must be very, very ashamed of themselves. How can this happen? We told them on Tuesday that we have taken hold of our sovereign land. And then this proved it today, that they are gone and gone forever. Anyway. Yeah. Thank you, and blessings upon blessings upon blessings on all the great Biafrans, on all those that are giving to their hearts, all those that are doing everything, every penny, every dime adds together to make it. We all need money for this lap. This is almost like the final lap of this, and then will all be over. So I know now we have separated the chaff from the, nobody needs to be told. The facts are there. So great Biafrans, don't even waste your time. All we will do now is just to think about what we need to do for this final lap. Today, the Soludo and his people, the one Nigerian is, I'm sure they must be packing their bags. So like the other sister said, they have to leave our land. It doesn't matter wherever they want to go. They could go. We're not going to tell them. How to eat truck with wheelbarrow? How to get wheelbarrow for this one? Wheelbarrow according to where they actually. That's exactly what it is. It's all a win-win for Biafrans. This week, this particular week, we experienced a euphoria. Something. It's still surreal. It's still surreal because nobody knew that it was going to be this fast. How could we have scored beyond 100%? Can you see that? Our first time? That's hard to beat. And then these people were distributing one naira na bread. And then I'm asking Biafrans, if you're really a true Biafran, why should you subject yourself to such for a loaf of bread, a bag of whatever water, and then 20 and 100 naira? No, that's a great that's a great assault on yourself, on our children, and our generations to come. Today is a very, very, very big and good example for each and every one. Thank you. Special thanks to all those Biafrans that sat in their homes and then had their offense salad and then was looking at all these people. Thank God. What God does not do does not exist. And we are so thankful to Him.
By the heavy hands of indifference, all of them, every soul paid the price for a freedom they were denied in life, but whose legacy they have now carved into the pages of our history. We are talking 8 million Biafrans since the arrival of the foreign invaders from Britain into our motherland in the 19th century to date. And so as we gather in reflection, we do so with new meaning because something has shifted. On November 29, 2024, the world heard a voice long suppressed. On that day, we proclaimed what has lived in our heart for generations: the restoration of the sovereign and independent state of Biafra. Over 50 million Biafrans in the homeland and diaspora voted for these in a self-referendum, whereas over 1,500 Biafrans gathered to proclaim this in Latin Finland in November 2024. This was not merely a political gesture. It was a moral reckoning. It was the acknowledgement of wounds long denied at the beginning of healing that has waited for almost 60 years to begin. This declaration is not a call to war. It is a call to dignity, a declaration of identity, a reclaiming of truth, our raw truth. Yet, even in this moment of hope, we must not forget what brought us here. We remember the Confederation War of 1901 killing thousands of Biafrans. We remember the massacre of over 50 Biafra women during a peaceful demonstration in 1929 against the introduction and imposition of new taxes by the warrant chiefs. We remember the unprovoked and sudden savage attack of 1945 in northern Nigeria, which left bodies of Biafran women, men, and children littered all over the streets, and their property, worth thousands of pounds, reduced to shambles.
The United States of Biafra, USB government, set to celebrate our 1-year anniversary since the redeclaration of the country, the new country called USB. And also that day will be the launching of our identity card. As a Biafran, you need to be identified with that ID card of whom you are, that anywhere you appear, people will know that you are from the new nation called United States of Biafra. Just like what Dr. Ngozo Rabes have explained on the clip I showed to you. And I'm very sure everybody understands the lyrics. I would not like to talk much. I just want to drop this voice so that it will not be like I am copying people's content to bring to you. That is why I need to just make this clear so that people will understand the reason why I brought the clip. So we are going to be expecting the activities that is going to take place on the 29th of this month, which is November 2025. And I'm very, very sure you also will like to be part of what is going to happen that very particular day. Do everything you can to watch this video from beginning to the end. And if you can watch the video down to this point, I'm very sure you will also get to the end to know everything that happened there. So have a nice day. May the good Lord continue to bless you. Please, as you are watching, kindly like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you are watching from Facebook, please follow. If you are watching from TikTok, follow. IG, follow. YouTube, subscribe. And as you are subscribing, kindly make sure you drop your own opinion at the comment section of this video. And I'll keep on updating you all here because I am your servant. I'm here for you on the activity that is going to take place on that very particular day. Maybe you may wonder, why am I bringing the message of Ngozi Orabeze? As I said earlier on the last video I published, it's because of challenges, most especially on those I am working with, and also some certain family issues that are not, I don't need to relate to the public. But to God be the glory, everything have come to an end. I am back to my feet and expecting to be getting the news as you always did. It is back to back from now onwards. So have a nice day, please. Once again, happy Sunday to you all. May God Almighty continue to bless you, prosper you, and meet you at every point of your need, just like as I said before. So please kindly help me to share this video. Let it go viral. Kachineke mezioku. Abrabak. Kemesiano. No time to read comments.